everybody, welcome back to the AskCloud2275 stream. Hope you're all doing well this fine day. I'm doing good. Just ready to get back with some more Baldur's Gate for my gaming pleasure and your viewing pleasure. Continuing where we left off, which was... what mission were we doing? Baldur's Gate, find Dribbles the Clown. We got Dribbles' severed hand. We found the severed hand in a circus shop run by Poppy the Copkin. Looks like it belongs to Dribbles the Clown.
You here, huh? Stupid customers. Stupid hygiene code. Stupid job. Good. You shall make him magnificent, my darling. I know. Since your last break, my darling. Junks and magics for sale. All right. Mostly bloodstain free.
Poor Poochie that with dog settings getting a bit house sick. Needs a bit of constant love and attention. The moment I jumped in video games, it's just like...
Oh, Dribbles. My wife is heartbroken. Those two would chat from dawn until dusk. Such friends they were. But I'm sure a sizable contribution from an adventurer such as yourself would cheer her up.
I'd like a statue for myself at camp.
My wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours.
Yeah, never mind.
Pocket's a little empty. Worry not. I'm sure we'll find something in your budget. Nothing caught your eye? Oh, darling, don't forget.
Miss Silvertongue is a wonder, isn't she?
Will the wheel of wonders doth you worthy? Come, see!
Okay.
I have no idea what in the hell's happened back there, but I know me and my kid are standing because of you. Thank you.
Let the music soothe your soul.
I've seen Dribbles' show 1,000 times, but he's never failed to make me smile. didn't deserve this.
Any of us could be next. Oh, I need to pack.
Okay. So, after another loop of the circus, all we found was an empty hand. It's his hand.
May you and your family have full bellies.
My kills, my prey. You
Okay. Still not the happiest with me.
We once anchored the Fairy Queen's court during a misjudged performance in the Feywild. Your city scares me more than she did.
Okay.
Clean butt.
Win prizes! Found only in the most exotic of planes!
These chests are empty.
Since your last break, my darling. Tail. Mostly blood stay free.
Okay.
All right.
Treato! Treato! Get your shinies and Treatos! Every tail, Papa said. Papa tells good things!
See what we can find in the cemetery.
Unknown child and her dog, who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace. Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our martyred father shelter her. Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed. B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her. Narlo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken God be with her. Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers, fell to the malady himself. He is a beacon to us all. Dominic Sonny lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
Examine. Okay. Still looking for a dead clown. also looking to switch up my hands a bit.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset, our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset, me.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
I mean, you seem to have experience with doppelgangers.
Ah. This all begins to ring a little too familiar for my liking. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
How are you faring without your harpers?
You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies, every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles.
Your experience is going to be an asset.
A kind way of saying, ye gods, I hope her dusty bones don't break at the first blow. Fear not for me. I will try my very best to keep up.
Let's bring those out and have a look at them. Keep that in a type sort. Okay, it's very hard. Okay, I'll keep what I got on. It's hard to intentionally lose points. Let's have a quick chat around the table.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
I have battled great evils, been mocked by villains of all sorts. But Orin, she is beyond even Thorm. Her mind is twisted beyond recognition. What is she capable of? And where will she strike next?
When you're in the city, are you excited to return, reluctant, or a little bit of both?
Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14, and got so tipsy from wine, I puked in Dillard Portier's bushes. It's where the flaming fist chased me after I'd stolen a peach from a cart in the Wide. I got a good chewing out over it, too. It's where my father taught me to hold a rapier, to read books of law, to know right from wrong. It's been 7 years since I left. It's no paradise, but it's home, and it's worth saving. And you? The city's yours too, after all. How's it feel to be back?
Truthfully, it's the same donghole it's always been.
The city can be pungent, but it's more than that. Terril's history is written within Baldur's Gate's walls. Expeditions to the continent of Mastika gather in the harbor. The Church of Gon displays its most priceless treasures in the High House of Wonders. Voices raised in song on Returning Day. The heady wines at the Elf Song. There's truly no place like Baldur's Gate.
How can I assist?
No, you don't have any other words for me. That's fine, Lazo.
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed, but need to stay alert all the same.
The Sharons are using a place called the House of Grief as a cover of their presence in Baldur's Gate?
Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Orin toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly.
That foul shapeshifter Orin is like a scavenger beast, probing us for weaknesses. Do not let her shake your resolve.
There's my armor class. So armor class of 15 with the shield? Without, still armor class of 15. More movement speed without the shield, okay. Monk benefits, monk benefits, monk benefits. That's weapon fighting, okay. Right, well, I can't see any other parts of Circus Boy, so I'm just gonna have to...
I heard what you did about dribbles. He was a good egg. Thank you for making sure no one else got hurt.
Blood in the circus without Benji. Aww.
Mother killed me. Let the kid come. He wants to teach the refugees a lesson, right?
But what if we get caught? It's a circus, not a counting house.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
You look like you need to clean off the road dirt. Almost as much as I do. No good ends with hot water in a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
If you are in the market for potions, I highly recommend the Velveteen Elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
What's the rush, Sob? Don't you want to see the dryads bit? What is Jimmy?
The absolute army.
Jimmy are scary! And what about Dribbles? I heard he has a new show with Buddy. We're gonna see the mummy, the dryad, the Ginny, everything. So don't even think about trying to stop us.
You can't get in trouble for sneaking into places as a kid, right? Just wondering.
Why if we get in trouble?
Don't have the coin to get into the city. Don't have the strength to face another 10-day on the road.
We'll figure something out.
But you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. They've banned refugees from the city as if we're the problem.
If you're looking to enter the city, hope your pockets are loaded. Bastards are charging a fortune.
Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp. Hi. Or want a blade, or a bow, or a dagger, or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh?
I mean, I normally rely on my own hands for combat, but let's see what
One
you
of those
have.
stoic types, are you? Well, I'm sure Gildra's got something cooked up that even you can use.
Always happy to have a peruse, half plate, elven chain. Oh, right, yeah, that's for medium armor. Oh, that's not bad. Oh. When did you get proficient in the heavy armor? That's something to investigate. We got a glaive, okay. And spears. There we go, that's what I was looking for. I was wondering what was going on here. What total would I be looking at for the Elven Chain and this? Ooh, 2005. Okay. Oh. Okay, what if I got to sell you in return for all of those goodies? I don't really need that. I don't really need that, do I? Go on.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
I need to get some looting going, I guess.
No refugees. And for what? You didn't even fight back.
I tried. People will help. You'll see.
Oh, I got a higher armor class.
You alright?
I'm fine. You're the one who took a beating.
Don't have the strength to face another 10 day on the road.
Watch your back. Let that be the end of it. And don't make things worse.
You want to let those thugs get away with this?
If those thugs worked for the guild, they can get away with whatever they like.
Let's give you some dye for that.
No. What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
I barely enough they were big left to eat, and they were angry. Papers to enter
I
the
don't
city.
care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Pawning. They work for the guild. Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
Bastards.
Wait, where did I put that? Where'd that lilac dye go?
This whole situation stinks. Guild robbers are usually decent enough folk. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Yeah, well, this time they weren't feeling polite. They really put the boot in me.
And for what? You didn't even fight back.
I tried.
It was supposed to be lilac, but okay. We have very differing opinions of lilac.
Fine. You're the one who took a beating.
I survived the beating. That'll be the end of it. And don't make things worse.
You want to let those thugs get away with this?
If those thugs worked for the guild, they can get away with whatever they like.
No time to rest.
We have new armor to give to Karluk.
What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
Papers to enter the city. They were big. And they were angry.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
This whole situation stinks. Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble.
Okay.
I'm fine. You're the one who took a beating.
You throw a fit when there's no hot water. You would last a day out there.
It's run or sit on my ass praying. And the gods don't give a damn about us. The absolute army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late.
Why don't we talk about something else? Did you try that rye bread recipe I gave you?
Really? The cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about bread?
So do it. I'll give them Mummy.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
I feel sorry for a
Said to
flock
do
of
whatever it
pigeons.
takes.
It was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
Stop fretting. The steel watch will put a stop to them.
This
A few days in a jail cell. At least you'd have a bed. Soon as
Guild robbers are usually decent enough scraps. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Yeah, well, this time they weren't feeling polite.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people.
Here we be! Take me to my cherished Shira, and thy reward shall be
Nothing
plenty.
to do with his death. I swear it.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
What happened?
I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Help us. At least let us.
You're wrong about Father Logan's killer. Who would know?
Enough, Yanis. I don't teach you how to
Blasphemy.
pray.
We interpret scripture and teachings, but we know nothing.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
I mean, sounds like you're having quite the disagreement.
You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder, and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
What makes Brilgor politically convenient?
Brilgor was a refugee. No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power... Well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder.
I mean, I'll look around, see if there's anything to prove Brilgor's innocent.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Can you tell me where to find Shira
I can
Clowan?
tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit.
And where can I find the investigator?
Shira's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
And any idea what I should be looking for?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
I best get
I
going.
really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
A mass book used by the Broken Gods congregation during their regular services. There are a lot of hymns about self-flogging scattered throughout the town. Okay. Brother Donick.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
And you already talked to the investigator?
Investigator?
That miniature mastodon is about as much use as rats in the pantry or flies in the soup. Father Lorcan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it.
So you don't think Brillo killed him?
No. Brilgor was a nice bloke. He came a couple of times for soup. Potato chowder was his favorite. Didn't seem the murderous type. But what do I know?
Can you think of anyone who'd want to kill Logan?
Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought.
Where does this door lead? Okay. To rendering.
That's curious.
Yes. Stealing. A nice fire. Also stealing. It's a bad door. It's a good door. Okay.
Don't touch me. A crooked touch.
At least things have stayed interesting.
No, I don't want a place in the world. I actually wanted to test you out on Astarion's new gear. Then we'll put you away. If the cobalt doesn't look good, we'll try that simple grey and bone white. I mean, okay.
No one's stopped me yet.
Get your shinies and treacherous!
Might as well do this away from everybody.
Still breathing, despite everything.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Are you Brillor?
Yes.
Oh, waste of a question. Did you kill Father Logan?
Never. He was kinder than most.
Then who killed Father Logan?
Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger.
And how did you die?
Pierced. Once. Paralyzed.
Where did you die?
Tunnels. Beneath. Temple. Hidden from sight.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Blacket's will be done.
Put him back in his grave. Okay. Drop his body on his grave. Adjacent to his grave.
No, never mind.
The journal. So the Elfenham, the corpse of Borrelio mentioned that he and Father Logan were murdered in a hidden tunnel beneath the Elfenham temple. We can access it through the temple crypt. We learned that Shinra passed away. She's buried in the crypt under the temple. Okay. It's a bad door. Why is it a bad door?
Get your shinies and treacherous!
Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too.
There are secret tunnels in the cellar. How do I open
Not
them?
a clue. Rivington's riddled with old smugglers' tunnels and the like. I wouldn't go poking around in them if I were you.
Okay.
I'll hear nothing more against Father Lorcan.
We let more outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelnane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
I mean, he was murdered, or so I've heard.
Exactly. Lorgan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
To offer alms to all who need it. It's the sign of a noble
Thank
soul.
you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
The temple of exactly this. Exactly.
A scorned, closed heart.
How goes the search?
Tell Yenne's what you found out so far.
Talking to the victims' corpses was clever, but I don't know if Valyria will accept that testimony. You're on the right track. Please, keep looking.
That's the plan. Open this door.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
I'm undergoing delayed lithic metamorphosis.
You'd interrupt me for something like that? Just rub a bit of aloe on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dead high priest to see to.
Indeed, and then I'm investigating his death. And I have some questions.
What do you want to know?
How badly wounded was he?
They cut off his hand. Sword through flesh and bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury. Please, leave me.
Is that recast? Yeah, good.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who killed you?
Dwarf, dressed in red.
Why did he
The
kill you?
corpse remains silent. It does not know.
What were you doing when you died?
Aiding Brilgor from fists.
Why were you hiding Brilgor?
Must protect innocence. Ilmater's will.
Where did you hide him?
Took him to the tunnel with the rest. Fool.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Hold on, I hit you. And what's behind this door?
Belfry. Bell ringers only past this point.
Okay, that's fair. Anyone else want to better go?
Breeds madness.
Careful, I bite. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Guidance.
Should be easy.
Okay.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. A crypt. This must be where Shira Clawen is buried.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR. Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clawen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Here it is, the tomb of the Amulet Spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion.
Where am I talking to the spirit from? Where are you, Amulet Spirit? You appear in the middle of the fights all the time. Now I can't see where you're at.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone, thou might be, alas.
What?
Oh, honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Ponder on what you know of the monk's afflictions. What are the consequences? Oh, really? Ah, got it. Cool.
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill. but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
And what happens if I say yes?
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
Ah, if it will bring you peace, I'll bear the madness.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
Oof.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it?
Call on the
You
parasite to
focus on
absorb
the
the strike.
source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
Ah. Muster your senses. Clear your mind. It will not take you.
The urge to laugh dwindles. Though you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The Morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
He's gone. Well, he was always good for a laugh.
Do I still does this still have benefits then? No, it does not. Okay. That's a camp. I'm not sure why, but we do. send that to camp. Swap slot. And that one there. Set slot. Dash is hideous laughter. Swap slot. With the harmony of fire and water. And swap slot. There. And swap slot. There. Cool. A record of a miraculous phenomenon in the outer city of Baldur's Gate attributed to the All Matter. Customer of Gilder reckons he healed up mighty quick from painful forge burn. Astelmar has something to do with it. Irksome talkative gent outside Cameron's powerful agent suffered. Soup still showing at the refugee camp even after the temple closed kitchen. Curious. Man's hands tied together in horse reins claims he's a holy symbol. Man Nestor reports feeling close to his duty since relocating to the refugee camp. Okay. Rites of Passage. Book of Ilmater death threats. This passage is turning particularly dog-eared. There will come a time a worshipper's torment you will have to find comfort in the faithless. Fortunate as they pass from this life to the next, or perhaps even more distasteful, you may be faced with the dying acolyte of a wretched god, keen to shirk the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord of Rack grants us great many powers, but altering the moral veracity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter the final protestations. However, it would do so much more harm than good to tell them this. Ilmater does not forbid the speaking of untruths, no matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying wretched some suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping God awaits them with his palming embrace. Make them believe whatever torment their soul bears in the realms beyond it. Remember, it's not their body, so spare them at least the final passing moments of the hardship. Plea of rest, a hastily scrawled and slightly damp plea of rest, requesting to be freed of the Ilmater service for the duration of a 10-day, as the writer mourns Father Logan. Alright. Fair enough. Let's have a quick wee chat with the morning person. See if she can't tell me how to get in.
May Ilmater guide your footfalls, stranger.
Okay. You should know.
Please, go talk to the investigator.
I haven't found any... Blood. I mean, that's very cloth. It's not quite blood. Okay.
That's curious.
Ah! And there's more of them.
What's that?
Sweet. Well, guys, I'm going to take a break. Thanks very much for watching. And I'll be back in the next one where we check out the secret tunnel.